Today we look into three proven liquidity strategies with accurate entries and things to know about each and every one of it. If you're not familiar with liquidity terms or liquidity trading strategies, I have a comprehensive video that will guide you to have better understanding concerning liquidity trading strategy. I'll drop the link in the description so that you go and watch before you come back to this video. So one of the liquidity concepts that have proven its consistency for years now in the market is buy side and sell side liquidity. How do we trade this buy side and sell side liquidity? The first thing is to know your market structure. I hope you heard me right. You must align your strategy with your market structure. Now, how do we do that? We are using 4-hour time frame or 1-hour time frame to identify the market structure as a day trader. And mind you, any pair you open that is hard for you to identify the market structure within 10 to 15 seconds of opening the pair, you don't have to be there. You don't have to be there if you want to maintain your consistency in trading. Don't force it. You understand? So looking at this very chart now, where are we? You can clearly see that price is totally in downtrend. After knowing the market structure, we have to look for our buy side and sell side liquidity. What is buy side liquidity? Buy side liquidity is a liquidity that sits below support, and high liquidity is a liquidity that sits above resistance. So here is our support zone, here is our resistance. Liquidity sitting here is sell side, and liquidity sitting below here is buy side liquidity. Hope this is clear. Next thing to do is to look for sweep. This is our recent breakout structure. This is a recent breakout structure. Don't get me wrong, this is the candle that confirmed the breakout structure. You can see that. You see rejection here, rejection here. The latest candle that closed below this very week is this very candle. You can clearly see that. So this is a confirmed breakout structure. So this is the recent lower low. And liquidity we are seeking for price to take out is the sell side liquidity because we are in downtrend. We have a sweep already. There's a sweep here. Next thing to do is move down to 15 minutes time frame to look for market structure shift, right? From 1 hour to 15 minutes. As we have confirmed the sweep, let's look for market structure shift in 15 minutes time frame. So here is the current low we have, and we have to make use of it. If there's no new structure forms in 15 minutes, can see we have taken out this low. This is total market structure shift. Where do we get involved? That is the question. Looking here, we have so many zones to get involved. Like this looks like head and shoulder pattern. I will mark this zone. There's a fair value gap here. I will ignore it. There's no other fair value gap here. For me not to miss out, because I know the market structure that we're in downtrend and sweep have happened, I'll be skeptical to miss the trade. That's why I want to use the nearest point of interest for me not to miss out, because we know where the momentum is. That pressure is down. This fair value gap, I will ignore it. I'll use this as my entry. We are going short here. Stop above this left shoulder, and my target will be at this point. This external buy side liquidity. That's my target. So let's see if we get involved. Okay, let me use 1 hour to save time. Sometimes price may move and you will lose hope that you may not get involved again and close your order. Maybe you delete your order and let's see what happens. And see, we later get involved. That's the reason you must trust whatever you're doing. You only gain confidence when you backtest. So let's see if TP is hit here or not. Boom. Now see, this is a new candle. This is a new candle. And see, we made around 7.45 risk to reward. Recap. Market structure, downtrend. Identify your buy side and sell side liquidity. Because you're in downtrend, we want to see price sweep the sell side liquidity. Look for market structure shift. If you're using 1 hour time frame, look for market structure shift in 15 minutes time frame or even 5 minutes. Then look for zone that will get you in. Target the buy side liquidity. That's the opposing liquidity. You see how simple it is. So let me show you example of buy side liquidity. Then we move to others. So let's look into buy side liquidity. What do we have here? Price is totally in uptrend. We're using 1 hour time frame for identification of the market structure. The latest breakout structure is here. You can clearly see that this is recent break of structure we have. Where is our buy side and sell side liquidity? Buy side liquidity sits below the support, and sell side liquidity sits above resistance. See what happens here? We have known our market structure and we have identified our buy side and sell side liquidity. We have a sweep already in 1 hour time frame. Next thing, see the sweep candle here. It sweeps and close. So next thing to do is look for market structure shape in 15 minutes time frame. So let's move down to 15 minutes time frame. So let's wait for 15-minute structure to form. What do we have here? You can clearly see new structure is formed in 15 minutes. This is the recent lower high we have, and we want to see price take it out. Okay, let's see if price take that out. Beautiful. Can see, you see what happens here. This is now a market structure shift with good displacement. We have a fair value gap here, but down here in the discount zone, there's no fair value gap. All I will do here is to use this breaker block for my entry. This is the breaker block I'll use for my entry. The zone is my entry. We target the opposing liquidity, which is the sell side liquidity. If you want to be conservative enough, you set your stop loss below here. But if you're somebody who likes tight stop loss, you can put your stop loss below this. Reason and what gives you confidence to do that? There's no liquidity sitting here that price may seek to take. If there is a fair value gap inside this zone, it's likely price will drop and use that fair value gap and move. But the fair value gap we have here is here, and it's aligned with this breaker block. So we're making use of this very breaker block, targeting this opposing liquidity, which is our sell side liquidity. You see that? So it gives us 10.79 reach to the word. Let's see if we get above. Beautiful. So you must trust the process. As price moves, you have to be calm. Don't panic. This is just 15 minutes candle. In just 2 to 3 hours, price will take you in and hit your TP. Let's see if we hit the TP this time. Another medication. Let's see. Another drop. This is another entry. If you want to stack entries, you can still get involved here. You understand? There is another entry because market break of a structure. There's a liquidity here. Price take it out and get involved in this other block. Let's see what we have there. We have 5.97 reach to the what. So let's see if both hit take profits. So you can see that, guys, it takes time, but we hit our TP. This is 10.79 hour and this is 5.97 hour. Total is around 16 hours. You can pass your challenge with this very simple setup. So let's move to other liquidities. Hope this is clear. You must practice before you understand everything. It's not easy as you are watching it. I know you'll be enticed, but you must put your work. I urge you, watch, understand, and backtest. So guys, next in line is liquidity sweep. This liquidity sweep, we are combining it with supply and demand. So it's not common. How does it work? The first thing you have to do is choose your pair. This is XAUSD gold. On the 1 hour time frame, you can clearly see that market is an uptrend. What makes it uptrend? See, markets breaks off a structure, another break off structure. So on this day, some of you will call here endorsement, because if you move down to lower time frame, this is a clear endorsement. Then tag here other block or demand zone to push the price up because we are in uptrend. You are not wrong. Then what happened? Price sweep the demand or the other block. And next candle, open and close, you see another drop. Some of you will call here, this is a new supply for you. You're not wrong. Fair value gap traders see opportunity here, and they will tag here a fair value gap as well, because markets have changed character here. Am I wrong? I'm not wrong. Because market change character, fair value gap traders will be interested in this zone. This is a point of interest, and demand and supply traders will be interested in this extreme supply zone. But this liquidity concept solve a problem for we not getting involved in this whole setup sitting here, because there's another demand zone sitting here. This is another demand zone. If price sweeps it, we look for realignment with the old trend instead of calling here the change of character. I hope this is clear. So this zone, I'll be waiting for sweep to happen. So let's play the next candle to see what will happen. Beautiful. You can see the next candle here sweep this demand zone. Now, what I will patiently wait for is for price to form another structure in the same higher time frame. On the 1 hour time frame, this is what I want to see. I want to see price move, come back, break off a structure after the sweep, then come back into the zone, mitigates anything, other block, breaker block. Then I move down to 15 minutes time frame, look for market structure shift as well, look for any sort of liquidity to form, then entry here, and target this zone. This is what I'll be looking for. I hope this is clear. This is what we'll be looking for. So let's patiently wait for the structure to form. So guys, if I want to gamble this zone, I can easily call here a breakout structure, but I won't do that because I want to show you an example that is clear. Let's see if price react to this fair value gap. Can see that price react to this fair value gap, which most of you may makes good money, because this is where you place your stop. Your stop may be somewhere above here. That is the reaction from the fair value gap. You're not wrong, but let's see what happened at the end of the day. As price move to hit your target, because this will definitely be your target, it pushed back immediately, taking everybody out. You're out already because you're on break even already. Beautiful. You can see we have a breakout structure. This is realignment with the old trend. So you have to target new POS. How this is clear now. What do we have here? We have endorsements. This is on higher time frame, not lower time frame. We have breaker block. So I want to see price come inside the zone. Then I'll move down to 15 minutes time frame to look for another market structure shift with liquidity to sweep. Then I'll take the trade, targeting this very zone. Is my target. So let's see if price will come down. And see price have come inside this zone. Sweep the breaker block. I'll move down to 15 minutes time frame to look for market structure shift with liquidity as well, then I'll take my entry. So there's no market structure shift here. It's in 15 minutes time frame. We have a valid high here. So what happened? Can see price have taken out this high. Remember where the reaction is coming from is from the 1 hour breaker block. This is one hour endorsement on 15 minutes. You see how clear it is. Now we want to see, as we have a market structure shift here. Let me target 15 minutes market structure shift. So on this 15 minutes MMS, do we have any endorsement yet? There's no endorsements. The only one I see here is this. So I will tag here endorsement. This zone could have been my entry, but it's very close. That's the reason why I have to use this extreme. This will be my entry. And this zone will serve as liquidity as well. I hope this is clear. Now, let me go long from this zone. Stop loss below this other block, and I will target this supply. It gives me 7.11 risk to reward. So let's see if we get involved. Beautiful. I see that we're in now. You're in, and we pray that markets will hit our TP. Let me use 1 hour to save time. Can see that? Can see that. So that's it. The process is very long, and you must have patience for this to play. You see how everything started and how it ends. So you must pay attention to this very setup to avoid jumping in saying market have changed structure. You understand? So look at this very well. Breakout structure in higher time frame, endorsement in 1 hour time frame. This is demand zone. It fell. Another demand zone gets swept. We wait for another structure to form. New breakout structure. Down there we have endorsement as well in the 1 hour time frame. Breaker block where we'll be waiting for mitigation. As price mitigate the 1 hour breaker block, we move down to 15 minutes time frame. We still need endorsement to get involved. We still need liquidity to get involved. After liquidity has formed, we get involved at the extreme point of interest, and you can see as price moves. So if we still hold, we made around 10R. This is very nice trade. If you wait for this for 2 days, it's worth it. The last on our list today is AMD, Power of 3. It's one of the oldest liquidity trading strategy, but up to today, it's still making money for people. The reason why I want to add it in this lesson, people teach it the wrong way. And some people have almost dumped AMD trading strategy because it failed them so many times. Because they will tell you, if you have a consideration, right? Once price break above here, you do for market structure shift and the entry down. That's what they say. Then if it breaks down here, it breaks the low, you look for market structure shift and target this opposing side. They are right. You know, everybody is teaching you entry model without knowing that every entry model must align with the market structure. So this is what you need. The first thing you need to do is to know the best time frame for AMD. The best time frame for AMD as a day trader is 15 minutes time frame. After that, you identify your market structure. You can clearly see that you're in downtrend. You can't look it twice to say this is downtrend movement. There's an indicator that will help you as well to map out the sessions because the constellation we are waiting for is on Asia, and the pair we want to trade with it is something like JBP USD, Euro USD, any pair that's collide with Asian pair like JBP, JPY. It doesn't work well. CAD JPY doesn't work well. Even gold, you have to trade this very AMD with pairs like JBP USD, no correlated pairs from Asian side. Now this example is JBP USD. Our time frame is 15 minutes time frame. We have to use Lewis Argon session indicator. Just go to your indicator, search for these sessions by Lewis Argon. Once you have it, you click on it. The only settings you need is to go to the settings, uncheck Sydney, its range, and the Sydney as well. Then on the Asian time, it will be from this time 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock. You understand? So that's the only setting you need. Then you wait for Asian section to close. You mark the highs and low. Remember, Asian section open at 8 o'clock New York time. This is our high. We have known our structure. We're in downtrend. The indicator have mapped out the Asian section for us. We wait for break to take out the sell side liquidity. Once price take out the sell side liquidity, we look for market structure shift in 5 minutes. We have a sweep. You can see that this is the high. Sweep happens, we have to move down to 15 minutes, 5 minutes time frame for market structure shift. And you can clearly see London has started. London volume take out the Asian high. And it gets interesting here. Pay very good attention. This is a fair value gap. I don't want to meet this entry looking for market structure shift. This is a fair value gap, and it's now embedded with this move. Let me see if another fair value gap will form. You can see another fair value gap is trying to form. So this is a very nice fair value gap. This is on. Have another. This is fair value gap inversion. That's the entry I'll be using. My entry will be above here. I'll just use the middle. I'll get involved here. Stop loss above this very candle. So we're going short. So yeah, it'll be my target. First target, I have 5.08 risk to reward. Because we're in downtrend, I can target more. Target this New York previous low. That gave me 7.2 RR, which is very nice trade. I'm not bothered because I'm not bothered for market structure shift here because of this invasion of fair value gap. Is another entry. It's another entry model. I see. So if I could be waiting for market structure shift, I'll be late. So now I can move to break even. Then hold the trade because I know the trend. It have to melt more. We are still in London and you see the volume. So TP hit without stress. This is how to do it. So train your AMD align with the market structure makes it beautiful and easy. It doesn't happen all the time, but once you have market structure aligned with the AMD, you will go for margin. Trust me, there's no doubt you will make money with it. So I've tried a lot to put things together for you guys. It's left for you to share the video, like, and ask your question. So see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to share and like. Bye for now.